Hello everybody and welcome back to another FS22 Zielonka video. Last time, we made some decent progress on planting here. We planted this whole field of parsnips. I believe we also did the potatoes up there in the field that we had just bought. I believe we just bought that field last time too. It's been a little while, so I can't quite remember, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we bought the field all the way down there. We planted parsnips there. And we have yet to do this field over here. This field down here needs to be done. So we're going to go ahead and do that next. But first, we do need to get some fertilizer down, mainly in the wheat over here. The wheat hasn't been fertilized, so we need to go ahead and take care of that. So we're going to go ahead and do that before we skip into the next month. Because, yeah, if we check on our fields, again, we have a lot of stuff to worry about. We have all these fields here. And if we just take a look at the status, yeah, the wheat is almost ready to harvest. So, gotta get that taken care of. These are pretty good. Nothing's planted here yet, so we still gotta take care of that. The potatoes are growing nicely. And yeah, we do have a lot of stones, but we're not really gonna worry about that. Only our olives really need plowing. And I think if we look at precision farming, we'll see pH is decent around the board. It's not, you know, in the super bad territory. Oh, 52, field 52, actually, we're starting to get some outdated data. Interesting. You can see these fields are getting a little darker because the data is outdated, so we might want to rescan some of this. Yeah, it seems like we still kind of know, but the data is getting a little outdated, so might be worth rescanning just, you know, these areas. We kind of we kind of topped off these areas recently, I guess. It's kind of fun. And then, yeah, nitrogen. Nitrogen's just kind of bad all around, but we'll take care of that. So, yeah, mainly 52, actually. Just needs to be scanned again. So that might be okay to do. We just planted the parsnips, so we won't crush anything if we go around there and do some samples. But yeah, I didn't realize that field needed that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the Zeter customized so we can go ahead and do some fertilizer spreading. Because, yeah, we got to get the narrow tires on here so we don't crush anything. We will crush the wheat if we go into it now. And we'll go ahead and probably just go ahead and do a full service while we're here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and repair. So everything is fully good to go. And then we'll go ahead and get the narrows on there. There we are. Alright, perfect. So maintenance is taken care of. Tires are swapped over. Let's go. Let's go do the fertilization. Let's go get this fertilization done. Ooh, do we need to buy more fertilizer? We might need to buy more fertilizer, because I can't help but notice I just see pig food behind the fertilizer spreader. Not actual fertilizer. Which makes me think we don't have any actual fertilizer. Yeah, we have whatever's in here. And that's probably it. So we'll see how hungry the wheat is. But yeah, next episode is going to be really full on. I do remember saying that I thought today was going to be the full-on episode. I mean, today's going to be pretty full-on, because we got this to do. We also have a lot of olive work to do, so a lot of olive stuff to get done. Let me just make sure. Yep, we turn on our crop sensor, so that can be used. Yeah, I did say that this was going to be pretty full-on, because I thought we were doing the rapid turnaround today. But no, that's going to be next time. Today we still have a whole field to plant, and yeah, a lot of other stuff to do. I can't remember what I said. I think I might have said that next time was going to be the full-on episode. But yeah, I mean, maybe. We'll see. We might be able to get everything we need to get done. All the fertilizing and stuff. Might be able to get that knocked out. I just know I don't want to plant anything over there yet because I want to kind of space it out, as I've already gone on record to mention. But yeah, as for today is just fertilizing away. And yeah, we got to get the red beets in the ground there. They're pretty much ready. It's all slurried. It's all ready to go. Just got to get the planter started. And man, that used like half my my little spreader just doing that row. And then heading back here. Yeah, we're using a lot. Alright, and we'll go ahead and fix this tractor up too while we're here. I guess repair the weight too. I'm not really sure what happened to that, but there we go. And that's fine. And that's pretty fine. Alright. Cool. Very cool. And then I guess we can just repay the rest of the money that's coming by. We probably just need 1 bag of fertilizer. I doubt we're going to go through, like, several bags. Because, yeah, that little thing doesn't really hold a lot. And the big bag is... well, it's 1,000 liters. Oh, yeah, it's lime that's 2,000 liters. So I always get it confused. I guess... it doesn't really matter the difference between these two. I guess I'll buy 2. Because I think... no, we can't afford 2. I'm buying 1. I can't afford 2. I'm buying 1. Alright. This should be enough. At least to do that 1 field. I'll probably need more to do the other fields, but hopefully we'll have money by then. Because we have a couple things we can sell. We have a ton of liquid fertilizer in there, too, so I could always make use of that. I think we have... yeah, we got 1,200 liters of liquid fertilizer in there. We have a little bit of herbicide. Actually, we have quite a bit of herbicide. So yeah, I could make use of that. We do have a little bit of liquid fertilizer, so... yeah. Might be worth leasing a sprayer just to, you know, spray that around. Seeing as we have it, might as well make use of it. Alright, there you go. Alright, that's that out. Almost done with that field. And our potatoes are looking nice. The potatoes that we planted last time. Looking lovely. Oh my gosh, what happened over here? I see we now want to cram the bag into the ground, it would seem. There we go. And done. Alright, so that's that field done. Hopefully, with this little bit we have left in here and there, we can at least do this parsnip field. Because it already was started with the slurry. Hopefully it won't need too much more. And then, yeah, we'll do the red beets afterward. But yeah, I think that was good progress for the rest of May. Actually, what I'll do to just finish up May is I think I need to mulch the olive fields, so I'll get on with a time-lapse of that. And then, yeah, we'll skip into June. June, yes, June. I was trying to think of the month that we will be skipping into, and it'll be June. It's actually interesting, this video is going out in May. The previous video went out in April, this one's going out in May. I do like when the seasons line up like that. It's quite fun. But yeah. This video is going to be mostly taking place in June, and then I think next week will be July. I think that's when the wheat is ready. Next week, I meant like next 2 weeks, or fortnight, I guess, if you're British. If you're British, we don't really use that term here, but it does make sense. Probably makes more sense than saying bi-monthly, which technically is also true. But, you know, months are kind of, they can be variable. But usually you get 2 of each episode per month. Although April, you're getting 2 extra. What would that be? You would have gotten 2 extra DerailValleys. Wednesday didn't really matter. But yeah, you would have gotten 2 extra DerailValleys. How about that? How about that compared to every other April? This April, give you 2 extra DerailValleys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. It's late here, and I'm also sort of tired, but I'm just like... you know, gotta record Zielonka anyway. Might as well do it now. Instead of waiting for tomorrow. Which I definitely could have. I definitely could have saved this till tomorrow. But, Alex might be on. He might want to do something. I don't know. That's why I'm doing this now. Anyway. You can stay in there. And... we will go olives. We will go do olive things. Oh, how are the pigs doing? I probably should check on them. They could use it. They could do with the top off. So we'll top them off. Chickens are fine as always. Alright, so we'll grab... And we're going to need both these tools, but... For today, for May, we're going to do the mulching, because I think that usually gets done first. I can't remember. I think... Again, I'm not really too sure how the olives work. I know you have to subsoil them. I know you have to mulch them. I think this was the order that we have to do it in, though. We have to mulch first, then subsoil. Because if you do it the other way, then the textures don't change. And usually in this game, the textures changing is a sign that you're doing at least something. It's not definitely the sign that you're doing something right, but it means you're doing something. So yeah. So yeah, what this should do is it should cut down all the grass. You see all the grass growing like between the rows? You're gonna cut all that down, and then yeah, and then we can cultivate. We can subsoil it again. Yeah. Let's see if this does anything. So we're gonna turn it on, lower it down, and okay, nothing's happening. Maybe we do just do the cultivation then for right now. Or maybe we just wait. Maybe it's not quite ready yet. Maybe the grass has to grow a little bit. You know, I think I'll just wait. I think I'll just wait on it. Because I think we do want to mulch, then cultivate. It does sound right. And then, yeah. I mean, I wish it told you these things. You know, I'm actually going to look it up. I keep second-guessing myself with this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look up what you're actually supposed to do.
Soon after.
All right. So yeah, we can do the subsoiling first. Yeah, we only mulch once the grass gets high, and the grass is far from being high. So we can just do the did I say mulch? I meant the subsoiling. We can just do the subsoiling and not worry about the mulching for right now. So that is good. That's what we will do. So yeah, I'll put this back, and we'll go ahead and do that. And basically what we're doing is this was very well listed out on the Farming 101 Farming Academy website. Yeah, what we're doing with this is we're loosening up the roots, basically, of the trees so that they can more evenly take in moisture. Kind of, I guess it's sort of like root pruning, I guess. Right? Because, yeah, they'd be growing their roots all in between the rows there, and they'd get all bunched up together. So by chopping them up, it puts that root nutrients back into the soil. And then also, because there's less roots all bound up together, the trees can more easily require the nutrients. So that is what we're going to be doing. And I'm not sure if it's necessary for us to go on this edge too. I think I might, because I think, yeah, we can make the texture change here. Yeah, see, there we go. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and get on with this, and I'll see you guys when it's all done.
You have a knife, I have an army. Through sweat and blood, I'll take the crown. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm soaring high, you're going down. Going down, going down, going down. And I can't stop running, I won't stop running. There's no way I'm gonna stop. You can beat me, you may defeat me, but you will learn I never give up. When the pain comes, you run away, cause you were afraid that you're gonna fall. I'm walking through fire up the hill. It's meant to be. Forging a kingdom through my will. While you live in a fantasy with the power of my will. You're caught in dreams, I am working. You're chasing joy, I stand the pain. You're mellow warm while I am burning. You waste your nights, I seize the day. Every day, every day, every day. And I never care for the moon, no, I'm always aiming right at the sun. While you're never doing the things you know you should do, you're waiting too long. When the pain comes, I will embrace it, knowing it's only making me strong. It's only making me strong, making me strong. I'm walking through fire up the hill. It's meant to be. Forging a kingdom through my will. While you live
Alright, and there we go. The final row, the final pass. Oop, and we're crashing into the trees. We're crashing into the trees. Let's not do that. Alright, we're climbing that one. We just climbed that one. So yeah, I went ahead and did the both edges as well. So yeah, we'll see how this looks on the map. Basically, all this should have done was just get rid of the needs plowing requirement. So that is good. And then yeah, once this grass gets a little out of control, then we can mulch that back. But right now, yeah, as you saw earlier, can't really do anything to it. Mulching it really doesn't do anything. Yeah, as you can see, the needs plowing requirement is completely gone. Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good indeed. You know, if we check the map, I'm sure it'll show a couple, like, strips of needs plowing, but for the most part, it's all gone, so... Yeah, it needs plowing. Yeah, you can see there's the strips. That's just where the trees are. You can't actually plow there. So, but as you can see, the little warning isn't showing up, so we've done it good enough for the game to be happy with it. Anyway, ooh, this tractor's almost out of gas. That's not ideal. Let's put this here, because I wanna go do those soil samples before the parsnips grow up too much. Go sample our 2 fields, but we do need to go run to the store real quick, or to the fuel station real quick, to get some fuel. Or how much is that fuel trailer that I said I wanted to get? Yeah, this thing. You can transport fuel with it. It's $29,000 though. At least this tractor isn't our slowest tractor. That would be the Zeter. This one has it beat by a whole 3 miles per hour. Watch out, people. Watch out. Watch out. Excuse me. I would like the fuel, please. Can I have the which one of these pumps work? This one work? No. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. How do I? Why can't I fill my tractor? Oh, there we go. There. It triggered. Very specifically, right there. Like if I'm on... I was like right here, I think. Something of the sort? What is going on? Let me have the fuel. Let me fuel. Why is this not working? I have no idea. Oh, there's the fill right there. You can see the red cap right there. So if I just back up right to the pump. There we go. All right. Yes. That's how it's supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to work. Yep, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna go sample my field now. Oh dear. Oh car. Oh random pedestrian. Oh tractor that I own. All right. Let's get to sampling. Let's get to the sampling. We're gonna do the sampling now. send those in for analysis. Clear out this outdated data that was all up in here. Oh, this field's actually full of outdated, somewhat outdated data. There, now they're all refreshed. Yeah, I can see 54. A little bit darker, but it's not that out of date, so wasn't as bad as these two. So we'll leave it for now. Oh, and don't look at the map and drive, kids. We got a big old strip in our wheat now. It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and skip into June. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get those red beets planted. And perhaps do the mulching on these if the grass grows. If the grass doesn't grow, then yeah, that'll be it. Just getting that done. Maybe doing another fertilize field. I don't know. Fertilizing another field. Doing another fertilized field, yes. Again, I should probably go to bed. But, you know, farming. It's addictive. We can actually probably block that in with the sprayer. I wasn't actually able to put bring the sprayer in. But yeah, we can go and bring the sprayer in. Plop it right there. Alright, and now we'll go feed the pigs. I almost forgot about them. What is that? Oh, that's seed. Okay, I thought that was like a bag of fertilizer. But wait, we do have fertilizer. Nope, that's seed. Alright, we have seed. At least we know we have that. Which is good. That's what we're doing tomorrow. In game. Today in video. Eat the food. There we go. Good piggies. Alright, good morning. I don't know what's going on, but we seem to actually be making money. That's a first. That's unusual. I don't understand what's going on. We can repay that. Do we have something auto? We might have something auto-selling. Which honestly is probably fine. Okay, we can deactivate that. Oh yeah, we had our potato chips auto-selling. That might have been it. We have a little bit of stuff to make the pig food once we get some crops to harvest, but until then, yeah, I'm not really sitting on that. So that must have been it there. And then the pigs, they're doing fine. They can top off their food. Yeah, they just ran out of base food overnight. So I'll try and top them off for their health. Their health stayed up above 81, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and drop that in. I don't think there was any pig food left in the silo. Yeah, no. So we'll just get the rest from in here. Alright, so we got you out here. Ready to go. Go ahead and do our masterful reversing skills. Like how masterful these are. Ooh. As I reverse the trailer the complete wrong direction. That is very masterful. Alright. Alright, so there we go. Loaded up a couple of those bags into here. They're taking more each time. That's very good. We'll eventually get them back on track. Goodness. Yeah, all the root crops in there just totally hogging up the food. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Alright. So let's see what we got. So yeah, we can go ahead and fertilize these parsnips. Look at those. Yeah, again, this is our first time doing parsnips. Whoa. Okay, that looks kind of weird. It looks fine from here. You get too close, and then the parallax. Because remember, that's FS22, so we're using parallax for all this stuff. And you can kind of tell where it looks a little bit like the crops are in the ground. But yeah, from like 2 or 3 feet away, it looks fine. Just don't get like too close. But yeah, that looks good. And then our potatoes over there have grown a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can actually like get a good coating of fertilizer on here. We only have 333 liters, but remember this was pre-fertilized, so we might be able to get a good thing. The reason I didn't do this yesterday is because now that the crops are showing, we can make use of our crop sensor. As you can see, Alt B our crop sensor, it is turned on. So we can make use of that to it makes the application rate a little bit more accurate. Because it actually detects what each plant wants. So we're not giving him too much or too little. Each plant gets exactly what they ordered. And yeah, if we take a look at this, we're only having to apply 105 kilograms on top of what was already there. So yeah, it's not going down that much, but we probably still might need another bag or two. We'll see. We can probably afford another bag with the money we have. So we can at least get the parsnips done. But yeah, as for everything else, I'm not too sure. Because yeah, we still got the potatoes. And they're going to need a lot. But at least these two fields aren't going to need much more. Yeah, they're not going to need that much because we pre-fertilized them with free slurry. Slurry we already had. So that's just saving us a whole bunch of money there. You know, just make sure that you wash the parsnips before you eat them, because there is slurry in that there dirt there. Yeah, we can get quite a few more rows on this field, although this field is smaller than the other one. That field 51 that we did is big, but also like, yeah, we're only 30. I think we're actually gonna do this whole field in this one load. Possibly. There's a chance. I think we might be left with one row remaining. It's close though. If this was fully filled up, definitely. It was only 66% filled. But if this was fully filled, this would have definitely done the whole field. So not too bad at all. Great, we do have to apply a bit more over at this end, because this is the silty clay soil. But as you can see, the part where we have to apply more is getting skinnier and skinnier as we get to this end. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and sprinkle right there. And, oh, well, we can keep going a little bit. 1%, and we're out. Just like that. Just like that. So yeah, almost. Almost did the whole thing. Big bags. Oh, we can almost afford a big bag of fertilizer. We can almost afford it. Let me see, what could we do? I think we have, yeah, olive oil. Let's see if we can sell that and get any out of it. Obviously we sold our potato chips. Wish I could sell that. Yeah, I'll sell that. I think olive oil is a good price today, so we'll probably end up hauling our own. Yeah, June, it's when it peaks, so best on the train as usual. So yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, we'll see if what's in the thing, the 31 liters, can sell and get us like what? A couple dollars? But in the meantime, I think what I'll do, let's see, how much do we actually have sitting out here? Do we have a lot? We have none, actually. I think it all got put in the potato processing plant, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we would have had 4,000 liters we could have sold right now. And right now, instead we have nothing. There's nothing there. Okay. Well, I guess, because the other tractor's busy doing whatever that is, I'll go ahead and get started with the planting, and hopefully the 31 liters we have can sell. We also have these eggs, but they're not really good till later. So, yeah, that's not really ideal. But oh well, what you gonna do about it? Nothing much you can do about it. So yeah, we'll just attach to this, and we'll see if the money goes up in a little bit once that sells. But for right now, we will select red beets. There we go. And we will go ahead and get these in the ground over there. Time for another time lapse. Oh, there's a car there. I didn't even see that one. Didn't even see that one there. Mainly because I wasn't looking.
Sun goes down and the hunt is on. What you gonna do when they're coming for you? Fight until the break of dawn. Time is running out, it's your calling. Hey, you've been dreaming way too long. Hiding in a cave from the sunlight. You can give it up and come along. Do not resist, just come and follow. Follow me
so we just got this last little bit, technically this little bit from the start that I missed. Let's back up and take care of that. There we go. Okay, so there we go. That's all colored in. And then, yeah, that spot where we ran out of seed. And then, yeah, that's all red beet. That's all red beet now. And yeah, that grass hasn't grown yet. But one thing I do remember that we have to do is weeding. Our parsnips are going to need the weeder run through them. And so are these. But to be honest, we can probably just put that on a worker while we harvest the wheat. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. So, there we go. Now let's just take care of this. It's a different color. I don't like it. Get out of here. Alright. No, and there, turn off. Perfect. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I did go ahead and already order the fertilizer because I was worried if something was going to take all the money out of our, bank account. So I already ordered the fertilizer. But yep, selling the olive oil did the trick. Made plenty of money. And yeah, hopefully that's enough olive oil. Hopefully that's enough fertilizer to cover at least those fields. The potatoes, I'm a bit more concerned about them. We'll probably leave a sprayer actually and use our liquid fertilizer on the potatoes. Yeah, that seems probably like the best bet. Oh, but I stopped the engine. I need to keep the engine running. I gotta put... Not in there. I gotta put the planter in this bay. And then we gotta go pick up our thing from the store. So I'm nowhere near done using this tractor. Ooh. Okay. The baler has other plans. Alright, well I will just put that right there. I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, there we go. There's our fertilizer. Thank you. And I left this thing's engine running. Great demand at the supermarket. Alright, not like we have anything to sell, I don't think. I mean, we could make some flour. That would be something we could sell. Alright, there you go. There's the parsnips done. And just because I want to check... Because, yeah, I don't want to do these yet, because, again, the crops haven't grown yet, so our crop sensor is going to be basically useless. Let's see how quickly the fertilizer goes down on the potatoes. Because, we might just spray the red beets, honestly. And we might have enough to do the potatoes. Because, yeah, it makes more sense to do these next, because they're a bit more mature. Oh, and they do have some weeds, do they? Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Those two fields... Actually, no, those two fields will be fine, because they haven't had... Right, because they were plowed. This one wasn't, so this one's going to have weeds. So is it the hoe? Yeah, they're medium weeds. They need a hoe. So, yeah, I think to end off, we'll do that. But let's go ahead and see if we can't get some fertilizer on these first. But yeah, I think the other two fields will probably be fine. I don't think they're going to need weeding. So yeah, we can probably return the hoe after this. Stop leasing it. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think both those fields they have vegetables in them the year before. Maybe not the parsnips? No, I could have sworn the parsnips had something. No, yeah, that, because it was red beets and that was potatoes. So they both had to be plowed. Yep. Yep. And it's just the new fields that we bought haven't been plowed yet because, well, they're new. But yeah, that's pretty good pass right there. We're at 44%, but remember we did use a little bit on that field down there. So yeah, I think we'll be good here to just go ahead and fertilize these up, get rid of the weeds. So yeah, the weeds are feeling pretty good right now. They're like, ooh, fertilizer, yum yum. And then, yeah, no. You don't get to enjoy it for long. And yeah, potatoes don't really take that much, it looks like. They only want it like slightly green. Not like super green. So yeah, you can see if we hover over this, it's not saying that it needs weeding. If there was weeds growing, it would say that it needs weeding. So basically that field is done. That field is taken care of. This wheat will be ready tomorrow. This field's done. It's taken care of. It just needs fertilizer. And then these potatoes need to be weeded. So that won't take too long with our big weeding machine. Alright, thank you. Go ahead and turn off our sensor because we don't need it anymore. Bunch of happy fields. Okay. Feed the pigs. Good stuff. There it is. The Weed Destroyer 9000. Barely fits in that shed. Oh wait, this needs to go on the zeter. Because I am going to crush these potatoes. Right? Oh no, never mind. I thought I was. These are still young enough. Alright, sweet. Alright, there we go. You should have thought twice before messing with me. You weeds. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pow, pow. What field did we lease? Huh. Now I'm wondering, what field did we lease this for? Because we took care of those weeds early. The ones in the wheat. I'll have to look back. I don't even remember. Maybe it was this field that we weeded, and it was just... we didn't quite... Oh, yeah, it was this field. We just didn't quite get them all. So, yeah, okay. Because I had a feeling, I'm like, wait, if that field's never going to grow weeds, and that field's never going to grow weeds, why does this field have weeds? Like, we took care of the wheat. That field's never going to grow weeds. That field's never going to grow weeds. Olives are never going to grow weeds. This is the only field we have that's going to grow weeds. And we bought this thing to take care of weeds somewhere. Where were the weeds? It was this field. It's just that we missed a couple bits. So I'm going to go around here. There's a bit. Strip there, strip there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. But, while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and say, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great day or rest of your day. And yeah, next time we're going to be really full on. We're going to have the wheat stuff to do. The turnaround. And then, yeah, after that, it'll be pretty chill. But we'll probably end up picking up some contracts to kind of fill in the gap. And we'll also have, you know, our carrots to take care of. And the olives, we still have the ones... Actually, the two things left to do on the olives. We have the fertilizing of them, and then we also have the mulching once the grass gets tall enough. So that's two things we'll have to worry about with them. But that'll all happen in due course. So, yeah. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye for now.